Good afternoon and you are all welcome. Today, our interaction is on computer hardware. We will look at the vital components of the system unit and the categories of computer hardware.
You may
Observe the
already know
video
that
and
there
share
are
your
many
experience
important
with
parts inside a
computers and what you
computer.
think a
But
computer
what
is made of.
exactly do they do? Let's take a look inside and learn about the various components that make a computer work. Whether it's a desktop computer or a laptop, every computer has a large circuit board called a motherboard. This contains some of the most important parts of the computer, such as the CPU, also known as the Central Processing Unit or processor. The CPU can be considered the brain of the computer because it processes information and carries out commands. Since it tends to get hot, it's covered by a piece of metal called a heatsink, which draws heat away from the processor. The motherboard also contains the computer's RAM, or random access memory. This is the short-term memory that the computer uses whenever it's performing calculations. However, you cannot store your files there, because the RAM is cleared when you shut off the computer. The hard drive provides long-term storage, keeping all of the computer's data even when it's turned off. Many hard drives use a magnetic platter to store data, but many newer computers have solid-state drives, which are faster and more durable, but also more expensive. On many desktop computers, the motherboard has expansion slots that allow you to upgrade by adding expansion cards. You can add a video card to get better graphics performance, or you can add a wireless card to connect to your wireless home network. Most laptops, however, don't have expansion slots. Of course, the computer's components need electricity to run. The power supply unit is designed to take power from the wall outlet and send it to all of the different components that need power. Laptops also contain a built-in battery that lets you use them anywhere. A computer is a pretty complex machine, but now that you've seen what goes on inside, it should be a little less mysterious.
GCF Global, creating opportunities for a better life.
Let's look at the lesson objectives. By the end of the lesson, you should be able to 1. Explain the concept of computer hardware. 2. Identify the vital components of the system unit. 3. Classify computer hardware into categories. Let's share to the class our knowledge of computer components. What is computer hardware? Computer hardware refers to the physical components of a computer system. These are the tangible parts you can touch and see. They are responsible for the computer's operations, from processing information to storing data. Let's look at the different types of hardware components. We have the CPU, which is the heart of the computer. We also have storage devices for storing data. These include the optical drive, hard disk drive, magnetic tape drive, and flash drive. One important hardware component is the motherboard. It is the circuit board inside computers that stores electrical components and helps them communicate. Another component is the RAM, random access memory. Vital components of the system unit. On the front side we can observe the CD and DVD drive, the USB port, headphone and mic ports, the power switch and reset button. Inside the case we have the power supply, power cords, processor which is under the cooling fan, hard drives, motherboard and memory slots. At the back side we can see the ports, expansion slots, power connector, etc. Categories of computer hardware. We have the input devices such as keyboard, mouse, microphone, webcam, joystick, etc. We also have processing device, the central processing unit, CPU. We have the output devices such as the monitor, speakers, printer, projector, etc. Storage devices such as the hard disk, RAM, ROM, memory card, flash drive, magnetic tape drive, etc. Communication devices such as the modem, network card, Wi-Fi devices, smartphones, etc. In groups, build a computer model using online digital simulations. Website links to explore online digital PC building simulators.
Misconception: more RAM always improves performance. Correction: while additional RAM can benefit systems with heavy workloads, excessive RAM may offer diminishing returns. Misconception: HDDs are obsolete. Correction: HDDs are still cost-effective for large storage needs.
Test 1. What is a computer hardware? 2. Identify 5 vital hardware components of the system unit. 2. Classify the following hardware components to their various hardware components: network card, RAM, projector, joystick, CPU. Real-world applications of computer hardware. The computer hardware components of a computer system underpins countless aspects of modern life. Let's explore some key applications. Network equipment. Routers, switches, and modems facilitate communication within and between networks. Entertainment. Gaming consoles, digital cameras, and video editing equipment use specialized hardware. Security. Surveillance cameras, access control systems, and biometric scanners employ computer hardware. Explore different types of computers and their hardware configurations. Visit the following websites to explore.